Well, I guess I'm recording. You've been on a while, so. Hi, Zara. How you doing? I got my blankie. I'm like a bug in a rug. I ain't been on a while because I've been sick. This heat we've been having is just tore me up. I haven't been doing much of anything. Watching movies, about it. Fat people can't take the heat, and I'm one of them. Let me get rid of my blankie. I just been freezing. Can't get warm. There we go. So I ain't been doing much. Certainly hasn't been kind to me. My air conditioner, I guess, is air conditioner's about wore out. I'm gonna have to buy a new one again because I run it all the time, and and there ain't no way to recharge this one either that I know of. It's just one of the little tiny window ones, you know, like a 6,000 BTU or something. Seems like the last one they had was an 8,000. Maybe that's why this one don't do anything in here. Somebody put one in so big, you know, according to your window. Hate to mess with it again, but gonna have to, I guess. I've been zipping around a little bit. I see it. See, there's been a bunch of streams going on, but I haven't joined them. I may have lurked for a while, but I ain't felt like typing. I ain't felt like doing anything. The hotter I get, the worse my breathing gets. I have to have a hard time breathing when it gets real hot. So I ain't been doing much of anything. Yep, Larry the Lurker. It's better not being there at all, I guess. I've been thinking about doing something to maybe relieve the heat in this room. I got that old air compressor over there. Actually, what it is an air compressor. It's called an air concentrator. So it makes my oxygen. And it is actually an air compressor. It sounds just like an air compressor in a auto parts place or something. It runs, and it's got like a pop off, and it runs, and it's got a pop off. It runs continuously, and then I think bumps out the heat. I've been thinking about moving it out of my room and moving into the next room over. If I can get the oxygen tubing underneath the two doors without squeezing it so it doesn't cut the oxygen off, I can move that thing into another room, and it helped the heat in this room a lot. Well, hello, Barbie. I'm just having fun. I ain't figured that out yet. I don't know why. Ain't no different than anybody else. Charisma? Okay, if you say so. I'm trying to be good. I made a vlog the other day, but I took it off. I don't like getting on there speaking of myself. And only about 40 people have seen it, I guess, so I took it off of there. I'm not going to do those vlogs anymore. Because I speak personal stuff, and I shouldn't, and I'm not going to make no more vlogs. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to delete them all. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Yeah, I was telling in that last vlog I made and took down, since I've been doing this paranormal stuff, religion is entered into it. Of course, you can't do it without religion. And I believe I've become more spiritual and more religious. And I pray now once or twice a day, and never did that before. I know it's not going to get me into heaven or anything like that, but I've just, I guess my personality's changed as far as that goes. And you remember here back 2 or 3 chats ago, if you were here, that I had 80 people that I had blocked on my YouTube channel. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to unblock these people. It's been a long time since I blocked them. I don't fight no more about apps versus radios and all that crap. And I was feeling really good that day, and I said, well, I'm going to unblock these people. So I unblocked all 80 of them. Everybody that ever had a hateful thing to say about me, I unblocked them all. Well, that's already come back to bite me on the butt already. I had a hater come back in full force. So he just got reblocked again. It's okay, Barbie. We don't care how you come, girl, as long as you come. So anyway, this guy, I had to block him again. He said something which was absolutely true, though, and I didn't block him for what he had to say. I just blocked him for the way he said it. Because a man has never said anything nice. He can't make a comment and be nice about it. He has to be hateful, and so all I got him was reblocked again. He was talking about me eating while I was streaming, and I've done that a couple times, and I'm guilty of it. And I should know better. Usually I cut the mic off and the video and stuff just when I take my pills. But one day I was sitting there eating them wasabi peas, and another time I was sitting there eating my breakfast. Well, he called me out on it, told me that he didn't want to come here and watch me eat my breakfast and hear me slop and slurp and all that crap, and I understand that. It was my fault. I shouldn't eat in front of people. It's surely not do it on a stream. And but he was real hateful the way he said it. You know, he was out. You know, he wanted drama. He wanted a fight, and so I just blocked him. His first name is Rich, R-I-C-H. So if he sees this, he'll know that he's blocked. He can say everything he wants to say, but it ain't gonna show up. But anyway, I won't say his last name, but I think he's from the UK, and he's a mean, spiteful man. Period. That'll make the headlines, Darren. Welcome. I'm up here on the edge of my chair because I can sit straight up and down. That's why it looks kind of weird. I get tired of reclining. I sat in my other chair a while yesterday. Oh, and I gotta say something about that mirror stuff. I should have never said anything about that mirror. I should have never put that out. It's too late to retract it now. So I'm just gonna leave it there. But you know, whenever you put anything out in public, you're up for scrutiny. And I didn't get nothing bad about what I said about that mirror, about seeing that apparition, and my son coming back a week later and telling me he saw something too. But I shouldn't have said anything because it makes people interested right away. They want more. They want more. Well, what's going on with that mirror? Well, you ought to do this. You ought to do this. You ought to do that. Well, hey, that's fine. You know, I did. I stuck a camera out there for 2 or 3 days that Glenn suggested, and I got like 20 hits off that camera, and it has to take motion in order to set the camera off. So I thought for sure, you know, I was going to see some orbs or something have to set that camera off. I seen absolutely nothing. So how can nothing set the camera off? You know, unless it was just so fast that all I did was trigger the camera and it was gone. You know, because yesterday I thought I saw another apparition. No, it was this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday? Hell, I don't know. But I thought I'd seen another one, but it wasn't out there by the mirror. It was outside here in my hallway when I was coming out of this room. So I don't know what's going on around here, if we got one around, a spirit around here or not. But I should have never said nothing about it because, you know, people want more and more and more. They want to know more about it. Well, hey, you know, it's a personal experience. There is no more, you know. So I shouldn't have said anything about it. And whenever you put something out there, you know, it's like, just like orbs. I used to stick a lot of orbs. I get orbs all the time, but I don't put them on anymore because, you know, you got all the professionals out there to tell you they're dust and it's a bug, and, you know, I get sick of hearing that old shit. I know the difference between dust and a bug, but a lot of people out there don't. So if you put something up there like that, you know, right away they say, oh, it's BS. That's a damn bug or it's dust, you know, and I don't want to hear that shit no more. So I don't put them up no more, you know. Just keep it personal, and I think that's the best way to do paranormal anyway. Just keep it personal, because I think a lot of it is a personal experience, and when you put it out there for other people, You put it out there for their scrutiny, and they're going to either tell you you're a goddamn nut case, or they believe you. One of the two. There ain't no in between. I prefer not to be called a nut case, so you know. And yesterday I thought about doing another session, but because I got a relief from the heat yesterday, and I've got a relief right now. It's cooled off today, but I thought about doing another session, but that's as far as I get anymore, people. Just thinking about it. I think about doing one, but I never actually do it, and I don't know why. I just don't. Yeah, I got it back out. I think I've made one session, but the last time I tried doing sessions, I didn't hardly get much of anything. It's because I just haven't been doing it. You got to keep doing that crap every day, you know, or every couple of days. You got to do sessions, or for some reason it seems they forget who you are. I don't know. You lose your connection with them somehow. Maybe it's I don't know what it is. Maybe it's your mindset or something. Everybody always says, oh, if you think bad, you get bad. If you think good, you get good. Well, that's never worked for me. No matter how I think, I get whatever I get. Yeah, you always are, Darren. You're always going to rub somebody the wrong way. And it's not because you did anything wrong. It's just because they take it wrong, or they just don't like it in general, but they just want to put their 2 cents in. I've always said, when you're on the internet and you're in people's view, you put yourself out there in the view. You got to walk on glass. I mean, if you're not walking on glass, even walking on glass, you can upset somebody. Not even trying. You know, I've got on there before and used to go to all the groups. You know, I just rejoined my old group from about 4 or 5 years ago. I rejoined it. I haven't posted anything on it. I joined Zara's group. I don't post anything on them anymore because I usually get myself in trouble. I say something, stick my foot in my mouth or something, and I get people mad at me and they want to fight, and so I don't say anything anymore. I just lurk. I'm a lurker. I don't look at them groups very often, but I used to get on them groups, man, and I told a joke once about an Indian going into a bar. We're talking a North American Indian, okay? And I had the whole Indian nation jump my ass. Pardon French. You know, I was a racial bigot, and I was a blah, 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 blah. Did I hate Indians? And and all I said was a joke. I didn't mean anything by it. But man, oh man, did I never live that one down. So, yeah, you got to be careful, Darren. Very careful. Got to choose your words. Hey, Ray. There she is. That's good. That's okay. Lurking's okay. You don't have to be a part. I mean, this lurking, you're a part of it. But you're a private part. You just, you watch it for your own good, and you don't have to engage. What was I going to tell you, Darren? Must have been a lie. It's just my bad memory. Oh, Darren, and the rest of you, when you tell people you talk to ghosts, the first thing they throw in your face is, the Bible says you're not supposed to talk to spirits. Well, I always thought that was so, you know, and I don't know where it's at in the Bible, but it's in the Old Testament there somewhere. It says you're not supposed to talk to spirits or necromancers or blah, 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 you know. The other day, I watched a Swedenborg, if you know what a Swedenborg is. I watched a Swedenborg, and it was about whether we should talk to spirits or not. And according to Swedenborg, it's okay. Because in the New Testament, not the Old Testament, the New Testament says it's all right. I don't know where, maybe Darren knows where, he might know where, but in the New Testament it says it's okay to talk to spirits, and the Old Testament says it's not. So, the New Testament, of course, came after the Old Testament, so God must have changed his mind. It's okay now, we're not going to go to hell because we're talking to spirits, I guarantee you. My mind is at ease now after watching that Swedenborg. Yeah, Barbie, I used to do that, and I had 80 of them, and I let them all off the hook here a couple weeks ago. I unblocked them all, and so far I've only had one hater come back, and he just got blocked again. I wasn't blocking for what he said, it's how he said it. The man is hateful, spiteful, and he cannot say nothing nicely. I mean, he could have just said, you know, hey, Larry, when you eat on the line, it makes me, it's not good, you know, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't do that, man. He jumped my case like a... So, he's gone again. Okay, Zara. Sorry you gotta go, girl. Always happy to have you here. Zara was the first one here. She's always on real quickly. Thank you, Zara. Have a great day, girl. Or night. Yeah, I guess night over there. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Almost time for crazy pills. Ain't too far off here. Oh. Ah. Guess I gotta go. I gotta put this chair down. I can't sit up there on the edge forever. Let me know if you quit hearing me, because I'm on my rechargeable headset with the microphone, and I charged it up yesterday, so it should be good. My good mic, of course, is over there at the desk on a boom. I can't move it around. I've only got one USB connection over here anyway. Over here next into my chair. Over here where the camera is up here. What I did is I took a USB cable and ran it from my computer all the way around the room, all the way over here. It's a 25 footer, I think, and it's got a female end on the one end, and then I can plug in my camera over here or plug in anything other USB I want. I use it when I'm over here. I use it to charge my phone and different things, but mainly I use it for this camera up here on the pole. It's on my light pole. My light's up there on that pole. I guess I should get my glasses. I might be able to see better with them. Oh, hey, I can see. And them are the ones that are yelling help all the time on these when we do these sessions. I believe that, Darren. That's what, the 23rd Psalm, ain't it? Those who believe in him, he shall have everlasting life. And like you say, people don't know that, and they get into wherever they're going, and it's not heaven and it's not hell, and they're stuck or whatever, and them are the ones yelling for help when all they gotta do is yell for his help, confess their sins, tell him they want his help, and I believe that's all it takes, you know. Unless you did something really bad, I don't believe he'd punish you for it. Time will tell. We shall see, each of us. I'm sorry I'm making this text so big, but I can't see it. So this helps. Yeah, you take all the people and that. How about all the people that live in the deep recesses of Earth, where there's no civilization? I mean, African people over in Africa, deep in the jungle people. They don't go to church. They don't have a minute. They don't know. If you're brought up not knowing God or even knowing that there is one, I mean, like Darren says, why would he punish them for not knowing? Basically, I don't think they could They could even ask for help. I mean, because they don't know him. So maybe he just gives them a free pass. I don't know. But it's a lot to think about anyway. I've been telling them that now when I'm doing sessions. If you want help, ask him for help. Oh, I've done that before too, Barbie, and they told me the bad ones, the evil ones, or I don't know if they're evil, but the ones that aren't good, jump my case. Jump my case a couple times. So normally I don't say anything. I don't try to preach to nobody. It don't get me very far. What are you, a preacher? Who are you? Are you a bishop? Are you blah, 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 blah? No, nope, nope, sure ain't, nope, nope. And then I feel sorry for saying anything to start with. Go away, leave me alone. But I am happy that usually when I get on any one of these sessions, if you watch my sessions, you know this to be true, is they are always telling me how faithful I am. So if the spirits can see that in me somehow, that I'm faithful, right away they always tell me, you're faithful, he's faithful. That's good. I want to be faithful. Hopefully God will recognize I'm faithful. So what have all you guys been up to? Have you guys been doing sessions? I know Daryl, tell us about your podcast. Is this a daily, a weekly podcast? You don't do it from your home. You log in somewhere and you do the podcast from your home, but it goes out over some nationalized thing, or just a New Zealand thing, or tell us about your podcast. 'Cause I was going to listen to it, but I can never find out how to get to it. You never put up any links to it. And I know you think you only do them on Fridays, and once a week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think religion tends to complicate it. Because you can take religion baffles me. It's way over my head, and my memory's no good anymore. I couldn't get through the first chapter of Genesis. I couldn't get through it. This it was a new version of King James. I mean, it's supposed to be a modernized speech, which is okay, except when it got to Job begot blah blah blah, and Job begot blah 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 blah, and names and names and names and names and names. I couldn't get it. I just couldn't read it. So essentially, you're doing a video, like, you know, I get on and do them ones when I make a, you know, my video like this. You know, I insert my video in here and my session inside this this X files, or what, this thing I program I use. Uh-oh. Time for crazy pills. So you basically do this pod session at home. You edit it the way you want it and stuff, and then you upload it to these guys in Alabama, and they put it up on Fridays at a certain time. We can go and watch Darren's podcast. That's pretty cool. I didn't know how it worked. I thought maybe you had to do it live over the air or something. No, no thanks, Darren. I've turned down lots of interview requests and stuff the time I've been on here, and I don't want the notoriety or notoriety. I don't want that. My name is not the one who shall not be named, and I don't want no. I got no ego, and I got no. Don't want to do that. Don't want nothing. I don't want to draw any more attention to myself than I've got. Because with the good, you also draw the bad. I don't need the bad. I'm going to go off camera here. I'm going to take my pills. First, I'll turn my audio off. Okay. You can eat Cheerios on it. Cheetos. Yeah, I turned all that off when I take my pills. I did all that just for Rich, if he's watching. No chomping or slurping. That's all for the good. Life gets awful boring if you don't have something to shake things up once in a while. But I know I got to get back to doing sessions again. I guess the older I get, the lazier I get. And with this heat lately, I'm going to use that for an excuse while I can. Oh my goodness, that's something I want to talk to you guys about. No, none of you know who... Is it Ken? Ken Schrader? Schrader? Is his name Ken? I don't have that right. Anyway, Schrader. You know who Schrader is in the paranormal? Uh, he's done a couple ghost hunter episodes with those guys. Schrader. He's sort of a heavy-set, bald-headed guy like me. Well, he ain't as heavy as me, but he's heavy-set. I was noticing that he took over Art Bell's old program. You know, Midnight in the Desert. After Art quit doing it the last time, some woman in there by the name of Heather was doing it, and nobody liked her. Well, since Art has died, she's gone. She is gone. And, that Ken Schrader, I think his name is, took it over. So I'm gonna have to listen to that once and see what kind of a job he does. Oh, really? I don't know if you guys ever checked out any of the places I've been watching lately, but I've been watching live video feeds from the moon. They're not from the moon, but of the moon. I've been getting into that lately. I've been watching a lot of that. There's a guy called Bruce Sees All. And if you find him, you'll find some others. But the guy's got a big 14-inch HD telescope, about a $4,000 or $5,000 scope, and on clear nights, man, he zooms into the moon. I mean, like, you've never seen the moon like this. You can even see the shaking of the, like it would be a mirage. It's because the camera shake, you know, and stuff, and extreme zoomed in he is, and interesting. He zooms in, shows you stuff inside craters and all that crap, and yeah, I got hooked on that, Darren. I watching that, man.
Just shooting them. Go back through this footage, you'll see Monzar Gaius is just
Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. There it is. That ought to be okay. I can see the little red pointer moving here. I had it turned off when I took my pills. Well, I've only been out here 47 minutes so far. Got my timer working. Gonna make breakfast after I get off of here. So far all I've had is pills. I'm gonna go make some bacon and eggs or sausage and eggs or something. I buy all that stuff you're not supposed to eat anymore. I'm past worrying about it. Don't care. Give me 3 dozen eggs, I'll eat them. I don't care. I came across some the other day that gave me an idea, but never went any farther than that. But you know, I used to watch people play them games like you talk about, Darren. You got some guy you're watching now, but the bad point of that is watching that is, man, it eats up your. I only get like 1 terabyte a month, and I used to watch them play that Pug, and I almost went over 1 month because when you watch that, man, that really eats up your your internet time. Watching them people play them games, and then you get hooked on watching them, and you watch and it just tears up your time. And the higher the resolution, you watch them, the worse it tears your time up. So I don't watch people playing games too much anymore. Yeah, now they got that new Pug that it's like a cartoon character type thing, and the 2 different ones are fighting over each other, about one copying what the other one's doing, and I don't know. I don't like the new one. I like the old one, the realistic, not them cartoon character ones. I don't like that one. There's the Brett. Brett showed up calling us names. We're not talking about that Pug. We're talking about a game. Yeah, for about $50 more, $50 more a month. I pay $70 a month now. I got 65 megabits speed, and I don't know what it is up, 7 or something. But I got 65 down for speed, so I got high speed. But I only get like a terabyte a month, and if you go over that, they charge you big bucks. But if I want unlimited, it's like another 50 bucks, and I'm not paying no $120 a month for no damn internet. I pay more than I want to pay now. Yeah. Well, good for you there, Brett. Not everybody's so fortunate. Sorry. This is the US of A. We charge for everything we we put out there. I'm on cable, but I don't know if it's no carbon fiber. I'm on cable. I can only use what's available to me, Brett. You don't seem to understand. I've been through every type of damn internet connection there's available around me where I'm at, and I'm on the one that works the best. It's not down every 5 minutes, and it works all the time, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm not calling and talking to Asia all the time trying to get my damn internet to work again. I went through that for I don't know how many years with this AT&T that provide cable service, you know, the phone company here, and they suck. All the other ones suck, and so that's why I'm on the one I'm on. It's the most reliable, and I got high speed, and that's all I got. I don't have no damn fiber available even, let alone have it. You got a dish, Barbie? Have you got that one they advertise? Hughes, H-U-G, H-U-H-G-S, Hughes. You're getting off the satellite then, Barbie. I don't know. Some places are, some places aren't. It's just not, you know, every state wants to do their own thing and blah, blah, blah. There's some places here in the U.S. where they have a Wi-Fi that covers the whole town. You not here. You want Wi-Fi, you have to make a Wi-Fi spot with your phone or... That's what I use here constantly is Wi-Fi, you know. Oh, okay. Well, that's what you get, Barbie, for living out in the boonies. You must be living out there in the boonies. No, I've heard of the dark web, but no, I haven't been on the dark web. Dark net. How do I get on there? How do I get on the dark web? Barbie lives out there with the tumbleweeds and the wild boars. And so what am I going to find when I get on there, Brett? You guys don't need that on the screen, do you? Glenn over there in the UK, he always likes that on the screen. He puts it on his streams when he does one. But I found out that YouTube shows the stream on the right hand side after I'm done anyway. If you watch the stream over again, you see everything that was said on the right hand side. They didn't used to do that. That's why I used to put that on the screen like that. A bobcat, huh? Chicken pen. Oh yeah, you're right, Darren. I've probably seen that same movie. They have big nets and pens and stuff they try to lure him to, and they catch like 50 or 100 at a time. Okay, Brett. I don't know if you're leaving or you're going to send me an intro. Well, if you're leaving, Brett, thanks for stopping by, buddy. If you're not, stay aboard. What was I going to ask you? Oh, about your chickens. Do you keep them as pets, or you just keep them for the eggs? How many chickens do you have, Barbie? I watch Omar Gosh TV, and that was the best part I had watching him was when he's messing with his chickens. If I was a young man and I was out in the city, I'd have some chickens. Have you seen those, boy, what is the name of them now? I can't think of the name of them. Let me take a look here. How am I doing? I had a friend that had a turkey, a big white turkey, and his name was George. And it's like an attack dog, man. You get out of your car, you go out there to see this guy. He lived on the farm, of course. You go out there, you get out of your car, and if old George was around, man, he'd attack your ass as soon as he saw you. It was crazy. Big old turkey. I was going to show you a short video, but I couldn't get it. I was going to download it, and I couldn't get it. Tried to, but oh. Here, I got a video for you. See if I can find it. If I can get it. I just downloaded it. These are chickens. Don't know if you've ever seen them before or not. I wanted to show them to Barbie. Maybe I'm not going to. I guess all I did was capture a damn picture. Nothing ever works when you want it to, you know? Oh, there it is. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Nothing works when you want it to. No, no, nobody eating cat food. No. Nope. Sorry, Daryl. I mean, Darren. Oh no. Did I lose you guys? What did I do now? Oh no. Phew. Still there. Trying to show you this movie, but it won't let me download it. Maybe I can pull it in as a link. Let's see. Web page. No, can't do that. Oh crap. No, I can't show it to you, I guess. Not gonna work. Nothing works when you want it to, you know. I give up. That That was a down south accent. Anyway, Barbie, did you ever see those giant chickens? Oh, I don't know what they're called even now. Can't even think of the name of them. Brahmas chickens. I was gonna show you the video, but I can't pull it in. I don't know why. But they're Brahmas. Yes. Yep. I chose that. I'm gonna try and bring that little video in, but I couldn't do it. If I was gonna raise chickens, I'd have some of them, man. You only gotta have one egg to equal two. But they're cool, man. They're cool looking. I don't know if Darren knows what I'm talking about or not. It's called a Brahma chicken, and they're huge, man. They're 12 to 14 pound chicken. Oh, we're talking turkeys here, but they're not turkeys. They're chickens. 12 to 14 pounds, I think I think that's a hen size of a hen. Yeah, they might have, Darren. Everything's big in Texas. You know that, right? Well, you ought to order you one, Barbie. Get you a rooster. He'll take care of them little egg layers of yours. Trying to find a picture of one of them. Let me grab a picture here. Image. Okay. I captured a picture of it. Yeah. Bringing a picture of it for Darren. You can't really tell the size of it though with that picture. But they're huge. They even got feathered feet. Some kind of mad scientist chicken that we came up with here in the U.S. People raise them. They do strut, boy. Let me tell you, that big old thing strut around. If I was ever going to have chickens, I'd have them. At least have to have 3 or 4 of them for pets. Eggs are just a bonus. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here. It's an hour and 20 minutes it's been in here. And I think it's just down to us 3. And I'm going to go make me some breakfast. Been on here for an hour and 21 minutes. So, it's sure been fun talking to you guys again. That's fine, Barbie. If I have you as a friend on Facebook, if I don't, ask me and I'll... Okay, I'm not sure. Darren is. Me and Darren have had private video chats. If you got Facebook and you got a camera, I got a camera, and I was chatting with Darren way all the way across the pond and down on the bottom of the earth, and we had a pretty good contact. There wasn't much interference or nothing. It worked really good. So, but I just don't let everybody on my Facebook because some people just don't know when not to send me a message. I mean, you know, it can't be helped because people are in other parts of the world, so, you know, but I guess I just need to turn my phone and put it on airplane at night, and I don't get notified all the time. My phone will be going off waking me up, and I don't sleep very easy, so I don't let too many people in on my Facebook. But anyway, thanks guys, fun talking to you again. Catch you guys later. Toodaloo everybody. Thanks.